Thokozani, sanibonani good people. Manzini sengwayo nyamakayishi ishaka amabhebhezeli buya bengathi gatsheni sibalukhulu magaduzela makeba kangwani Mthombeni Sotobe Sibiya Buthelezi ingane kaShenge Khoza. Okay, good people, I want to talk about ukuthi ngathi yazi singafundisa amantombazana la amancane la asakhula ukuthi they must not depend on amadoda or boys. They must not. Asifundiseni, let's preach this. Lo ozothatha i-advice uzoyithatha, kodwa it's important to tell umuntu the consequences. Akube uyena le asithi yena le ntombazana, especially young girls, ukuthi it's important to have a trust on yourself as a young girl, as a young adult, because abanye abantu bacanga ukuthi impilo yakhe izuchintsha ichangewa kulo muntu aphila naye ozokwazi ukuthi amsponsorishe, something like that, because other people bayabona isimo sasekhaya ukuthi sinzima kangakanani, difficult to get izinto azifunayo because of the peers around her. However, we have to teach young girls ukuthi awukwazi ukuthi udepende kwindoda. You can't. Just try and trust your family. Yeah, but I know the situation is not the same. It's not the same. Abanye abantu bafila ngathi they can depend on strangers because ekhaya isimo sakhona. Yes, but the advice I'm giving is that asifundiseni young girls laba bangena esikole, they must not depend depend on men, because umuntu medependa kumunye umuntu, they will feel like they can give their all to this person. Afterwards, this person uzomshintshela mtshela ukuthi ngakukhipha kule simo sakho senhlupheko ngakubeka la, so manje sokucabanga ukuthi wena ungcono. We must teach them and tell them the consequences of their actions and decisions, ukuthi yebo hamba kodwa uyazi ukuthi lo muntu uzokulahla one day. Asicalekise ukuthi la madoda abalahle, kodwa kumele umuntu kumele simtshele iqiniso ukuthi look, let it be your decision, let it be into oyenzayo. Have a sober mind when you make that decision ukuthi wena ufuna ukuhlala nendoda, ufuna ukuthi njalo wena ucambele umdingo wakho manga ukuthi wena uyofunda nabangani bakho bese wena you know that uyolala uboyfriend lo wakho, bese kusasa lo muntu akakuhlonipha akakuboni ya ukutreata njengesidwedwe njengomuntu ongenangqondo, awufundile, awuqedanga isikolo, unengane, akakuchatanga. We're not saying I'm not saying umshado yona into ebalekile for ukuthi uhlale nomuntu, but respect yourself enough to stand for yourself ukuthi you cannot depend on a person to change isimo sempilo yakho, because abanye abantu they are very abusive. When they've helped you bazokutshela ukuthi ngakuthola nje. Yeah, so manje awusamazi, because abanye abantu they don't help you because they see it necessary. No, they help you because it's an investment on their side ukuthi ufuna ukuthi kusasa wena ube isicila sakhe. So it is important ukuthi mo baba okukhasayo akusiza ekhaya, do not depend on abantu basestrateni, especially boys, abantu besilisa labadala kuwena. Do not do that because of lo muntu kade ephila, uyazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, sefunde izinto eziningi, wena awukafundi izinto eziningi, usasemncane. Yes, lindela isikhathi sakho ukuthi sidlule ukwazi ukuthi ufunde eziningi, because of ukungena kuma-relationship nabantu abadala, abantu abakhulile kakhulu, umuntu eheha ngemali akuthengela into ezidura. I'm not saying people shouldn't buy things, but understand what you are doing, ukuthi uyenza phezu kwani lento oyenza, uyenzelani. You can't lie to your parents and tell them that when you are going to a study group kanti wena usishadise neblesser, usishadise nesigebengu, just because that person can give you 10,000 a month. You can make that money and more. Sebenza, qedaleli isikolo, university yakho ukwazi ukuthi usebenze, because everything in our consequences. You cannot depend on umuntu ukuthi achange isimo sempilo yakho while ucambela abazali bakho manje batshela ukuthi wena uyofunda kune-trip, you have applied for a job kanti wena uyohlala nendoda. Don't do that, because when you do that, there's somebody else is looking over you And this person uzoba ekubhekile ukuthi wena uyazenzela nje awuhlonipha abazali bakho bese akuhambi kahle bese kuhambi kahle bese uhlangana nomuntu ozokwenza izinto njengoba ongacabangile and ukuda awukho la ekhaya, you are very far. After that you don't even know ukuthi abazali uzobatshela njani ukuthi hayi cha baba malume u-anti ngakhuluma amanga ngilana ya ngiboshiwe ngilana kwenzakalani. Look after yourself. Do not ujahele ukuba nezinto. Isikhathi sakho masikakafiki asikakafiki. Ungajaheli izinto zabantu because of abantu abaningi bathanda ukucamba amanga. People like to portray a very falsehood, a fake appearance. Umuntu wenza ngathi yena waba successful ngani bese kwenzakalani kanti yena uyazi ukuthi le mali uthathaphi ya akutshela ukuthi yena ya wamthengele Range Rover ya abantu banemali abachubeke bathenge, but mina I'm saying look after your life. Uzothola ukuthi wena unedlozi elinesikhwele kakhulu elingafuni lutho ukuthi usizwe ngoba lazi ukuthi uyophila nesigebengu nesigilamkhuba imbungulu ohamba thatha imali zabantu azokupha ya or they cleansing their money through you. So you must be very careful ukuthi ungahambe ekhaya kini, especially when ekhaya bakwazi ukuthi bakunake bakusize kalezi zinto ozidingayo. Don't resort to uhamba yophila namadoda. Do not. Finish your school and see ukuthi uzenzani emva kwalokho, because of you'll never reach your potential if wena udependa kubanye abantu. You don't know ukuthi amadlozi akho noNkulunkulu wakho bazokublessa ukuthi ufike kuphi ngempilo. You can reach your potential to your very best, but when you are depending on someone to help you and this person is helping you on false pretenses, lo muntu ufuna ukukusebenzisa, mhlambe watshela ukuthi akuhehe wena akuthole la ukhona akusebenzise for kuhambisa ama drugs in yeah. Wena uhlala nomuntu uyakushaya uyakuabuse and you are very far from home. I've seen a lot of young women umuntu athi ngihlala nomuntu uyangishaya gogo and ekhaya is very far and ngibatshela manga ekhaya ngibatshela ukuthi mina ngiyafunda ngise-university yeah. Kanti wena uphila kabuhlungu uzisole kanti nakhona imndeni ayifani kodwa, but other parents, when you have done something wrong, you can go back to them and apologize ukuthi hayi nganitshela manga lalelani bogogo mama baba umalume o-auntie. Depends ukuthi uhlala nobani ubatshela iqiniso, because a lot of times when you tell the person the truth uvala eminye imibuzo ukuthi babonisa ukuthi uyonile, so umonakalo lo sowenzile wena uyazisolo yasehlisa. Tell the person the truth ukuthi hayi wawungacabangi ukuthi izinto zizohamba ngaleyo ndlela, because everybody or a lot of people go through that stage of trying to discover themselves and trying to want a better life. But influence from other people also plays a role. The environment also plays a role on a lot of people ukuthi abangani bambaqoka yeah impahla ezidurayo ungazi ukuthi zithengeni, mhlambe imali yegazi kusetshenziswa yone ukuthi uthengwe impahla, wena ubona nje umuntu aqoka ingubo ebizayo kakhulu bese akutshela ukuthi hey kukhokha imali eshise kakhulu lapho. So you cannot look at other people and try to be like them. You don't know ukuthi what did they have to do. Yeah, they sold their soul to the devil. Bese they get that. So and most importantly, do not lie to your parents uthi when you are going to school, wena uyohlala nabangani kanti you know ukuthi wena uzenza umfazi womuntu uyohlala nomuntu. It is so important not to lie. It is so important. All kids go through that. Yeah, all kids go through it. Nami I once ngithanda ukucambela abazali bamanga ngithi hayi ngiyodlala nabangani wami kanti ngiyazi ukuthi ngiyaye next door. Sometimes I only noticed ukuthi laba kade ngifuna ukuya khona ebanganeni labo bami, they didn't want those people because they had their reasons, but they only told me later when ngibabona ingane zakhona baba nengane nje abantu bakhona bagugile uguge ngathi usalukazi, but she's my age umuntu wakhona angimhlazi futhi. But I'm just saying that ungazinaki umuntu ungena phuma change amadoda bese uhamba hlukunyezwa ashaywa abana namaskasi ebusweni umuntu wakhona amazinyo akhitshwe. It's very painful to see umuntu egugile bamwenzele into bamenzile ubona ukuthi lo muntu kade ehlukunyezwa ngale ndlela kade ehlukunyezwa ngakhona. And emotional scars do not heal, they don't heal. Psychologically uhlala naleyo nto ukuthi hayi kade ngahlukunyezwa. But it's important not to lie to your family ukuthi wena uyaphi bese kanti wena yazi ukuthi la uyakhona they will not approve. Ubacambela amanga ngoba for sure they will not approve. So it's important ungacambela abazali bakho amanga. Do not. And the fact that they don't want to hamba, ngikhuluma ukuthi ukuhamba uzenzela amathanda. Everybody had friends, ingane eziningi zithanda ukukhuluma amanga just because they want to be free. But you must be careful ukuthi ucamba amanga anjani. Bese, I'm not saying abantu must lie. Bese wena uhlangana nalabangane laba bangakhuzeki uhamba wenzani bese kuvela izinto ezingamela ukuthi zikwehlele nje. Isimo sakho siba nzima because of as much as uzohamba uzenzela amathanda uhlangana namadollar bangani bakho laba bangena isimilo, you end up uvelelwa izinto. Uvelelwe nje ungazi hayi ibhadilani kanti idlozi lakho kade lingafuni uye lapho, because as much as you are not aware, each person has got a guardian angel. So you'll find that idlozi lakho liyakuvimba ukuthi ungasayi lapho mekuvela something engeke ibe mnandi kuwena. They are just trying to warn you ukuthi do not go there again. Save yourself because kusasa uzothi wasiza vele ungahambi. But abantu abaningi bafunda sekonakele, but it's good not to get into trouble and then uzovela ukhamothi you didn't know. It is better to learn. It's better to learn and to do things right and not to lie. Ungacambela abazali bakho manga. And you'll find that you lie to them, they do their own investigation and find out that when you were lying bese bayakeka bayathula. Mobuya nje bathi hayi la ubuya khona ngezikhwama zakho baqoshe ekhaya. Because ubazwisa ubuhlungu and obathembisile ukuthi wena ubatshengisile ukuthi wena ubathembi. And motshengisa umuntu ukuthi wena awumthembi, you'd rather trust a stranger out there. They bazokutshela bathi lalela hamba nezikhwama zakho. Ngithi manje wena sokhethe ukuthi uphila impilo le uyi-understandayo oyithandayo. It is very wrong, but kumele sizameni ukuthi asikhulumeni sicwayise lozozwa uzozwa. Sikhulekeni lamantombazane nabafanyana abancane la cause abanye bayasishadisa nje umuntu uphila a double life but angilapho. But it's very very difficult and ezinye izinto nje kumele sikhulunywe ukuthi abanye ngeke bathande, but okusalayo kumele sikhulunywe. Ezinye izinto kumele sikhulunywe. uNkulunkulu namadlozi azenza ukuthi abanye babe novalo, umuntu athi hayi cha labakhuluma nami bakhuza mina. It is very very important to tell the truth ukuthi abanye abantu abathanda ukukhuzwa, akafuna ukulalela noma ubani. Mawumtshela nje uzokutshela yena udla life uyamnandini, akafuna ukulalela, but the consequences of izinto azozenza uzokhala yena yedwa. But it's better to tell the person ukuthi look, don't do that. Do not do that, because later on inembeza izomudla imqede ukuthi hayi ngatshelwa ngoba ezinye izingane bazothi hayi mina I did not know I did not know, making all sorts of excuses, stupid and nonsense. But umuntu menza into wrong uyazi, doesn't matter how old they are, when they are why should they lie? If and icala la umuntu ecamba amanga khona ikhuluma ukuthi hayi ngiyofakashela umngani wami gogo emkhulu ngiya ePitori, kanti uyohlala nendoda yazokotisa endaweni yendoda, indoda endala nje khehla abuye egula ngazi ukuthi lo muntu uphethwe yini. So it is very important ukuthi fundisa ingane yakho, especially young girls, ukuthi angadepend kumanye madoda. Bazomheha bambonisa izinto ezidurayo bamenze ngathi uimportant kanti futhi bafuna ukuthwala ngayo, because there's a lot of risk involved these days. Abantu bathwala ngengane zethu, abantu bayabasebenzisa. Yes, so it is important ukuthi ingane yakho uyifundise uyicwayise ukuthi look, do not go after old men. Bazogulisa, bazokuthengisa, uzohambisa ama-drugs, uzwenzani bazogeza leyo mali ngawe. So it is important to tell the person the truth. Whatever information that you can get to them, if angafuni ukulalela wena bosokhulumile so bosocedile ukhulumile umtshelile lokho okubalekile, because a lot of people do not want to hear the truth. Umuntu mese adamant ecede nengcondo yakhe ukuthi yena ufuna ukuphila impilo emnandi wenza njalo. And abanye abazali bayakwata nabakwazi ukuthi babaxole, abakwazi. Omunye uthatha impahla zengane yakhe ashise everything athi hamba fusek, hamba buyela kuleli khehla. Abanye because umzali uzobuhlungu leyo ndlela ukuthi lo muntu ungamsiza kangaka ngamkhulisa and they betray me like this. Other parents abakwazi ukucola, so just look after yourself and be careful, because there's a lot that's happening out there and people do not want to take the responsibility. Abanye mese kukhona into ehlele kuyena uthi amabhadi wayengithakathiwe, ya ngathakathwa la, ya kwenzakalani kathakatha in or lo muntu uhlala namabhadi bamvalile angazi ukuthi kanti la kade ekhona ubuye ney'nkinga zalapho namabhadi in kanti bamthwese iy'nyoka imfeno or amagundwane ukuthi ahambe nje lezi zinto zimsebenzisa bathwele ngayo. So it is important to look after yourself. It is so important as a young person, because of abanye abantu self-esteem abanayo, they don't have, they're struggling with the self-esteem because abangane bazomcindezela bathi thina sihambile sala, kanti they are also being used to kumheha, because other people they will be used to kuheha ezinye iy'ngane because bafuna ukuthi babhadalwe, ya bamsebenzisa ukuthi bamthengise. So it is important to look after yourself. Akwande Thokozani, siyabonga Manzini. And also ukuze impilo yakho ikhanye kulunge, it is important ukulalela abazali bakho. Listen to them, especially when you're still under their care. Listen to them, it's very important.